Hey, now, how's it going, YouTube family? Glad to see y'all back. I really appreciate you guys deciding to come back and join me on my YouTube journey of growing things, learning things, and failing at some things. I appreciate it so much that you guys decided to, um, not bail out on me because of my technical difficulties and decided to come back and see me again. I greatly appreciate you guys. I appreciate you spending a little time with me here in my backyard garden. I don't take it for granted. I know there's a lot of people on YouTube. There's a lot of gardeners on YouTube. There's a lot of small gardeners on YouTube that you could be watching, and I'm well aware of that. And so I do want to say thank you for stopping by, joining little old me here in my backyard. Now, with that being said, I must admit, you guys, I just made a whole video prior to this one, right? And when I went back to check it, I have no sound, no sound. So, what I am gonna do is I'm just gonna run through a few of the things that I did on that video, because it won't be as long, of course, because I've already done everything. So I'm just gonna show you all what I did on that last video, um, run through it real quick, and then today, well, not today, but I'm going to in this video, I'm going to plant up garlic and onions. I just got some store bought from Home Depot. I got some store bought um onions and garlic, that they sell right in the garden center. I just grabbed some of those just to have in the garden because the ones that I like, they don't come into my nursery until February. They won't be in there until February. And I actually did start some from seed. And they're actually a few of them have germinated. So but I'm depending on how these go, I am still gonna buy the ones that come in February. But these I wanted to have as well because let me tell you, last year was the first year that I successfully grew onions in my garden. And so because of that, the space where I grew them, which is back in the back part of my garden, I'm gonna go right back in that space again with those same onions, those same type of onions, because they did very well. I've been trying to grow onions, I want to say for about, I've been gardening. This will be my fifth uh, spring. When spring comes in, it'll be my fifth spring. So it's technically 5 springs and 4 fall, if that makes sense. But that's how long I've been gardening. I haven't if it's been that long. Anyways, I haven't been able to successfully grow onions. So I'm gonna keep trying until last year. So with anything, you keep trying until you get it. So with those I bought from the nursery, they grew. These that come from from the big box store, I haven't been successful with these. So I'm gonna keep on trying these until I figure it out and until I can actually get onions. So that's what I'm gonna do today on, well, not today because I did a video and it didn't have sound. So but anywho, I'm rambling at this point. We're gonna do onion and garlic. I have a few different spots that I'm gonna put the garlic um and the onion because I want to see, where they grow best, if they grow at all. I want to see where they grow best. I'm going to put some in a green stalk. I'm going to put some in some small containers like this. I'm going to put some in some grow bags, and then I'm going to put some in some giant containers I have. So I'm going to have them in a bunch of different places in the garden to see um, where they do best. But let me stop doing this. Not doing this, but let me start showing you guys what I did on the last video. So Uh, really quickly, let's go here. If you guys remember in one of the videos, I had a red mustard and I was telling you all it was a giant red mustard, and I was telling you all that I wish I had found more. Well, I went back to my same nursery again, not looking for it, um, but I found another one. And again, just like last time, it was the last one. So I planted it in here. This is it right here. Um, I planted this one in. Let me let y'all see the other one. Can y'all see it? Let's see. Look at the other one, guys. Look how big it's gotten. And y'all planted that one with me. Yeah, love that. Here's the red mustards. They've gotten bigger. I did drop in, what else did I drop in? Oh my God. Oh, I got these, but I haven't dropped them in. This is a pansy. This is a strawberry plant. I had that one already. I think we may have talked about this one, this already. Um, I transferred some lettuce that I had over there. I transferred it here into the green stalk. I think that's all I did over in the green stalk. I think so. So let me show you. I did a lot of transferring. If you guys can tell back right in here. Um, let's see if I can get it. Okay. And these little, my little stackables here and over there, um, I transferred a lot of the little starts. I did a lot of that over there. But the real work took place right over here, guys. Right over here. So I planted in broccoli. These three here are broccoli. They're called, the variety is Asperbrock. I planted those in. I planted these in. These are peas. I planted these in a couple of days ago. These are Alaskan peas. I planted those in a couple weeks ago, not days. I'm sorry, a couple weeks ago. Please excuse the construction. Um, as long as I was out here earlier, there was no noise. It was relatively quiet. Now there's noise, so please excuse that, guys. But anywho, back to what we're doing. Um, here, I hope you guys can see that these two here are cabbages, right? Um, let's see if I can pull back. All right. So those two in the back are cabbages. These two here are blue collars. I have blue collars in the green stalk, and then I had them in the other green stalk in the back, but they weren't doing well. So I took them out and I planted them over here, and hopefully they do well here. Uh, these two right here are called broccoli robs, if I'm not mistaken. That's broccoli back there. Um, these two up front are Georgia collards. All right. Um, this is uh cauliflower. This is, oh my God, I hope it survives. This is a Morris Heading collard green. I hope it survives. Um, I haven't had a chance to water anything in as much as I wanted to, but um, I really hope it survives. Okay, these two here are Walden broccolis right here. Um, and over here I have some more. These are sugar daddy peas. These two on the end, I didn't tell you guys. I have two on either end. These are Brussels sprouts. In these two black buckets. So that's what I did a whole video on planting those in. I wanted to take you guys along with me while I planted those in, but the video has no sound. So yeah, that's how that went. I was sadly disappointed but you got to do what you got to do, right? So now we're going to plant in garlic right here. I have them separated on the table back there. It was these it's soft neck garlic from Home Depot, and I've never tried this one before, and they don't get too big, which is good for me because I'm gonna plant them in here. They don't get real big, uh, and that's fine. But I'm going to I separated the bigger pieces from the smaller pieces because I have some little smaller, shorter and smaller ones like this over on this part of the garden, and I think I'm gonna throw them the smaller ones in there just to see what they'll do. But the larger pieces I'm gonna put in here, and then I'm also gonna put a few in the green stalks to see how garlic grows in there. So it says these are to go in full sun. They reach about 8 to 10 inches in height. They should be spaced 2 to 3 inches apart and 1 to 2 inches deep. And they are good in zones 3 through 9. And they are going to be ready in the summer. So I'm excited about that. They say we should plant these in October, um, which it was still really hot in October, and garlic is um, to be planted when it gets cool. Uh, so I think we're still good. I'm still good down here. I had them in the refrigerator because we don't get snow here and we don't get like really really cold. They have to go through a process called stratification, which means they have to be cold and then warm in order for them to bloom. Um, so I had them in the refrigerator. They've been in the refrigerator probably before October because, of course, Home Depot runs out of stuff really quickly. So you have to get it when you see it. So I got them and I threw them in the refrigerator just so they could be cold. But let's get started. I'm gonna grab the big ones, and well, I have them. I kind of have them in three different sizes. Um, just so I can show you all. These are the bigger ones that I pulled. Oh my God, something's flying. I don't know where it went. These are the bigger ones that that I have, and I think I'm gonna put some of these in the green stalk, and I'm gonna put some in here. So, but these are the bigger ones, and then let me show you the smaller ones. These are like the smaller ones, like the middle of the garlic, the bulb. So I'm gonna try and I'm gonna attempt to plant these in the smaller containers that I have, just to see how big they actually get when they grow. So yeah, and then that's some the other ones are like middle sized ones. So I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit closer. Uh, while we do this, I'm gonna put in some um blood meal. Uh, Probably should get these out of the way. They'll be okay. Uh, I'm gonna put in some bone meal, and then I'm gonna put in some earthworm castings. All right, and so I'm gonna stir this up a little bit. Yeah, I have these zip ties in here because I don't know. Oh, can y'all see? Okay. I don't know if you guys is containers do that if you have any of these, but they tend to flop out when you water them. They tend to flop out, and I don't really like that. So I just made some holes on the side and I connected zip ties through them to pull it together. And it's been working well. I do that with all of the containers, the big ones and the small ones that I have like this. So that's what that is, if you were wondering. Yep. So I don't know if I've said it already, but I hope you guys um, are having, or depending on what time you're watching this video, have had yourselves a good day today. It is warm out here at the end of November and expected to stay warm throughout the end of November, which is weird. Not really for us. Not really. I'm saying that because we've had Christmases where it's been warm. So it's not really that unusual, but we just deal with it. All right. So with garlic, you want to point, you want to put them in this side down, pointy side up. All right. So they say you can put it in between 1 to 2 inches. I always use my finger as an indentation of 1 to 2 inches. So that's just what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do like 1.5 maybe. So that's there. Last year I tried growing garlic and they were so small. I had one um wait, I want to remember how many I have. One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm gonna push them down. Seven, 8, 9. How did I get four here? One, two, three, four. Hold up. One. Oh, it's probably because of the way that I have the there we go again, guys. The the zip ties placed. Okay, so here we go. All right. All right. So I have those in, and then I'm just gonna cover that up, and I'm gonna add some more. Uh-oh, I thought I had them all down. I'm just gonna add some more soil to this. Oh, all right. It should be good now because I think I'm gonna. Well, technically, we don't need it right now. I was gonna add some pine straw on top, um, but we don't need it right now because it's not gonna be cold. I would be putting it on to keep um the sunlight off of it, but I don't really need it right now. Um, but I may do it. I may still do it once it starts to get really cold. All right, guys. So I have those planted in there, and then I'm gonna put a few in the green stalks. All right. So let's do that. All righty. All right. We're gonna put a few in this green stalk here, and I'm gonna put them in between. I have a blue collar here, and this is a broccoli. I'm sorry, a Brussels sprout. So I'm gonna put them up here. All right. All right. I have to remember that I put them here too. Because I will put something right on the top of them if I don't mark this. I'm so excited. I get excited about this every year in hopes that they'll grow. So last year when I got onion in the bag right there, oh, I felt like you couldn't tell me nothing. I felt like I was the baddest gardener this side of heaven. You know what? I have one, two, three, four, five, six. I have six. So I'm gonna try and put these in here. Yeah, we can put them in here. All right. Let's see. Do I want to put them in here? Hmm. Come on. Do I want to put them in here or do I want to put them in the one in the back? Let's go put some in the back, green stalk. Let's do that. Oh, I need to bring the fertilizer. No, I don't. They have, well, I can. I didn't put any in there because I had, when I was planting those other ones up, I put some in. I may just, oh, Leslie, can you walk and talk at the same time? Y'all don't laugh. All right. So let's see where we can put some in here. And then you know what too, guys? I can actually put I can put some in here along with the cabbage and the collard. I can actually put some in there. So you know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. The thing is, again, I have to remember that they're in there. I'm gonna come back and put markers in though, um, where they are, and just to remind myself that they are in there. I'm gonna go ahead and I have cabbage right here. I'll throw one in here as well. My nasturtium is looking so good, so good. I just wish it would stay this way. It's supposed to um, drape over, but I didn't put enough soil. I didn't raise the soil up high enough for it to be able to do that. So now it's sitting in there. But so and I think instead of putting it in there, I think I'm gonna go ahead and put one. Get away over in here somewhere, right down here. You guys see? Yeah. All right. Ooh, I thought that was a frog because the frogs love the green stalk for whatever reason. They love it. Um, let's see. And we can put one on either side of these. Is this one or two? Let's see. I think this is one. We'll put it on either side of the mustard green here. Well, I gotta add more soil to that one because I took the soil out, some of the soil out to fill up the holes here. Hmm. And I don't want them to be too far down in there. Let's do this. We'll do it here. All right. And we'll do another one here. All right. So I got that in. All right. And so Um, I have more I'm gonna plant over in these little ones. Let me show you real quick. Um, you see those triangle containers? It's hard right here. I'm gonna put some little ones in there, but before I do that, I'm gonna need to um, fertilize this definitely. Oh my goodness. Pardon me, guys. All right. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to get you guys in a good space. Um, okay, there we go. There we go. All right. So let's just throw some fertilizer in here. Again, this is the bone meal. No, that was the blood meal. This is the earthworm castings. And then this is, okay, the squirrels are the bone meal. The squirrels are chasing each other. And you guys, this was my mint corner. We're gonna tackle that too. I have to trim them all back and or the ones that survived. I have to trim them all back and get them ready for the winter. I have some more that I planted up they're in the greenhouse right now, but we're gonna tackle that as well. I just wanted to show y'all that since it is in the shot. Yeah, we'll take care of that. We'll take care of it. Okay. So let me go grab a few more of the little garlic pieces and I'll be right back. All right, guys. So these are the little smaller ones that I'm gonna throw in and see what the outcome will be of these. Um, I want to know if they're gonna grow smaller bulbs, if they're gonna grow smaller bulbs, or if they'll grow the same size bulbs as the bigger pieces. I'm not sure because again, like I said, I've never had success with. Oh, my shoes are untied. I never had success with growing the garlic. So we shall see. All right. Hopefully, I'm hopeful that they'll do something. I mean, every piece of garlic counts. You can always use it, right? All right, so they're in. And then I have this one here that I'm going to attempt to um, plant in. Okay, the sun is out, guys. Oh, in this part. All right. Blood meal, bone meal, earthworm castings. And the reason I'm putting it in here and I didn't have to put any fertilizer in the green stalk is because I that one's pretty much fertilized. I had some things in there and then I took them out. Um so that's why you didn't see me put any fertilizer in there. And this is what I was talking about. You see how the container falls open right here in the middle? That's why I do what I do with the zip ties. These aren't as bad as the other one was. So that's why I haven't done it with these, but that's a pet peeve of mine. I don't really like when that happens. So I try to find a solution to, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I have one more. Uh, well, we'll go drop it somewhere. 'Cause I do want to give them a chance if they are going to get big. I want to give them the space to do that. If they do, get big, I want to give them the space to be able to do that. Right. All right. So these are planted in. I'm going to add some more soil to the top of this one. All right. And so I'm going to just drop one of these. And this was another little area that I planted up, guys. I don't know if we went over this. I don't think I did. Um, but this is another area that I planted up. Let me show you. So this is a Brussels sprout. This is a broccoli romanesco. These two are red cabbages. This is a broccoli asperbrock, like the ones that was over there, and then this is a another Brussels sprout. So yeah, you know what? Let's see. I can drop this. You know where I'm gonna put it? I'm gonna put it over here in the flower bed right here. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Yep. All right. And they're all in. Those are the small ones. Now um I do have more pieces of garlic. Uh and I think what I want to do is, oh, I'm sorry guys for spinning you around. I think what I want to do is plant them in a container like this. Like one of my big containers like that. I think I want to plant them in a container like that. Because like I said, I want to try and have them in different areas of the garden to be able to see how they grow. Uh, Let me show you what I have left. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think I should plant all of these? Look at that. I have all of these left. Uh, I'm not sure. I think that's what's gonna end up happening. I'm gonna plant those in my giant bucket there, and then I'll have some in the green stalk. I'll have some in the flower bed. I'll have some in the containers. Um, I don't have any in grow bags. So um, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna check my shed and see if I have any more grow bags. I think I do. I'm not absolutely sure. I think I do though. I think I do. Um, but I'm gonna do that. And these are the onions that I have. So my plan for these onions was to put them alongside of these greens that I have over here. That was my plan. It has 45 bulbs in it. 45 bulbs. So there's plenty to go around. Um, and once these start growing, they help with pests. They help with the pests that you get in the garden during the cold, well, during the fall, not the colder months, during the fall. The butterfly moth, things like that, the cabbage moth. Um, those little green worms. I can't think of the name of them. I think they're from the caterpillar moth. The caterpillar moth. I'm getting tongue tied. The cabbage moth. That's what I'm trying to talk about. But anywho, I think I am going to drop a few over in these containers. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Um, oh, they all spilled into the box. I was gonna pull them out to show you all, but they all spilled in the box. Well, still not bad. Let me see if I can show them to you guys. Can you see that? Yeah. So, and this does not look like 45. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Um, we'll see. Some are bad, some are not all that. Look at that. I'm not gonna plant that in. Um, yeah, see, some are not so good. So, I'm definitely gonna get these red ones in. I'm excited about that, even though I did plant up some red oh boy, I can't think of the name of them right offhand. I did plant some red onion seeds. I don't quite remember the name of them, but I did plant them up. Um, and I think they did germinate, a few of them, a few, not a lot. But anyway, let's go over and drop some of these onions into these containers, guys. I'm so excited about this. So excited about this. All right. Let's see. That should be a good shot. That should be a good shot. All right. So here we go. This is red onion, white onion, and yellow onions in here. And I actually can get 2 onions per container. Um yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do 2 onions per container. Yep. So I'm gonna do a red and a white one here. These white ones look very, very healthy. Oh, I didn't read the specs on them. I should have done that. I'm gonna get the paper real quick and read them to you guys real quick. Um, just in case you want to get you some. This is to be in full sun. They reach about 4 to 6 inches in height. Um, they want to be spaced 3 to 4 inches apart. Um, 1 to 2 inches deep, and they are hardy in zones 3 to 9. So that's me. And these are to be harvested in the mid-season, which is between, well, it kind of depends on what they look like and how big you want them to get. So they can easily be harvested um, summer, um, summer, midsummer, going into fall. It just depends on how big you want them to be for you. It's kind of your preference because some people don't really want big onions. I don't know what that's about, but and I am doing this wrong. I think yeah, I'm doing this wrong, guys. I'm so sorry because the little a little bit of it should be showing this little the little tops of it here. Or if I'm not doing that right, guys, maybe you can tell me that's probably what I've been doing wrong. But um, from what I know and what I've seen, the little tops should be showing just that little string. Yeah. Did I put this one in? Yeah. So yeah, for the most part, there's some very healthy onion in here, but there are also some that are not quite healthy, if that makes sense. Doesn't take long at all to do plant onion and garlic. Just kind of sticking your finger in there and making a hole, and then letting nature take its course. Yep. You guys wish me luck this year. I hope I get an abundance of onion this year. I still have I chopped the onion that I had last year. I chopped those up and I diced some, I chopped some, and I sliced some. And they're in my freezer right now. I still have a little bit left. So I'm excited. I think I'm just gonna put one in these buckets. I think I'm gonna do it that way. Uh-oh. But these bigger bags I can put two in. I hear the school buses in the area, so you may hear some kids in the background and a little bit screaming and yelling. And again, I just want to let you all know that I appreciate you all sticking with me and coming back and having patience with me as I learned how to navigate uh, my video equipment and YouTube as well. Uh, I don't know how to edit. I've been trying to look that up, trying to see how to edit um, where I won't have to um, just, not put videos up, but I can edit them. And that's not a good one. And, and not waste content. So I appreciate you all so very much. And if I didn't mention it, these go in the same way, uh, root side down and pointed side up. If I didn't mention that, so I got those in, guys. They're all in. I hope I didn't skip over any of them. Did I get this one? Do you arm? Oh, I'm about to hurt myself. Did I put any in here? It doesn't look like it. I think I may have skipped over this one. So, because nothing looks roughed up. All right, so we're going to throw one in there. I can see where I put one in there. I'll go back and check the video if I put one in here or not, if I need to take it out. So again, these are what I have left in here. Let's try and put a few in the green stalk. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna put them. Let me show you. I'll put some in this one, in this middle one here. Uh-oh. All right. I'll put some in this middle one here. Um, all right, I'm gonna do white, uh, yellow, red, and is there space on the other side? Let's see. Um, that is some Swiss chard that's in here. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it germinated. And there's some green onion here, and then this is some cilantro that I threw in. Uh, let's see. I only have a few left. Um, well, I'll figure it out. I don't have that many left to plant, so I'll figure it out. I think I'm gonna end the video here. I don't want to hold you all too long. Uh, again, I just want to say that I appreciate you all so much. Um, and keep your fingers crossed and pray for me that I get an onion harvest this year. I'm so, so, so excited for these onion and garlic, as well as the ones that I'm going to get in February, if the Lord should allow. And I'm mostly excited about my seeds. Let me show you all. Let me show you real quick. Look, I have, let me see. Um, all right. These are, okay, let's see. The name is right here. Red and pasta. That's what they're called, red and pasta. And look, I have a little bit of germination on there. I'm gonna water them in a little bit. Uh, and then I have, where's the other ones? Uh, this is one here. This is, let's see, Granix yellow. And I have good germination on these. I had good germination, if y'all can see that. So I'm excited about that. And then I have Texas Grano. They're coming in. They're coming in slow, but they're coming in. I'm excited. I'm really excited about that. There was another one I had up here. Okay, here they are. I haven't gotten any. Oh, yes, I have. Oh my God. These are Walla Wallas. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see the germination? Oh my goodness, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. So yeah, all of the onion seeds that I planted in, they actually germinated. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh, I can't wait to share that with you all. I can't wait till it's time to plant those out. I'm so excited. But again, I'm not gonna hold you all too much longer, any longer. Thank you for staying with me on my journey of growing some things, learning some things, and failing at some things. I appreciate you so much. Stick around and see what happens in my little backyard garden. Um, you never know what to expect. I don't. So come along with me and we'll see what happens together. I hope you all have a great rest of the day and you all be well. Thanks a lot.